We're back.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
We're
We're
having
back.
fun.
Who, who, who's yours? How we doing, gents?
How are
Just
you
happy to
guys
be
doing?
here.
I gotta open it up to you guys. How are you two doing as Hoosiers
It was
with that Big
oh,
Ten championship?
it was a hell of a weekend. I mean, I gotta be honest. I wish I could sit here and tell you like I knew we were gonna win. I believed in this team. I mean I had bets with everybody that and their mother telling them like, "Oh, I'm taking my Hoosiers," but like in the back of my head I was like, this may be ugly. And I've never been so proud to be wrong in my entire life. Just for the listeners out there, I had boots on the ground. It was almost like emotional. It was almost emotional. I mean, we're officially a football school. I went to the basketball game and the football game, watched us get massacred on the basketball court, and then I just watched a
Massacred.
master class on the football field. It was incredible. It was. I mean, when he missed that field goal, boys, at the end of that game,
Insane.
that poor Ohio State kicker missed that field goal. I swear to God, I almost passed out. That was the level of like emotion.
What was it? A 24-yard chip shot? Like it was
I just couldn't believe it. That kind of stuff never happens to me. That kind of stuff never happens to me. So, um, and we'll get into the rest of the weekend, but I just want to get Max. So Max technically boots on the ground, but just maybe 2 blocks removed from the stadium and pulled a 14-hour shift there. Is that
Who's
right?
Max?
Oh, yeah. Oh, big announcement. We have a nickname.
we have a nickname.
Take it away, Q. Take it away, Q.
Introducing Q on the boards, on the clips. You need the data. Q's got it. Okay. You need the information, the X's and O's. Q's got it. Yeah, to put a 14-hour shift in at Brothers in Indianapolis. Just a long time in one spot. Didn't move, I would say, within a 10-foot radius of where I was for the entire time. There at noon, checked out at 1. Just a hell of a time though. Tried to go to the game, got scammed. So we stayed at Brothers and we had a good time. We had a good time. You got to watch out. Sometimes when that Facebook Marketplace guy is offering tickets that would go for $1,000 for $250, hey guys,
Oh,
if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's it's probably a duck, and I got fucked by this duck. So
Q.
we enjoyed the
Q.
game at Brothers, and we got to win.
Q, let me tell you something. So I was, I'm bouncing around. I'm coming from the basketball game. Vibes are a little low, but I'm like, I got to go find my boy Q. Got to go find my boy Q. And he tells me, go to Brothers. Go to Brothers. So I try to go to Brothers. All of a sudden, I just see this like 4x4 line right down Broadway around the corner of the bar. I'm like, what in God's name? Like, they can't all be here for the Indiana game. I'm like, what are you guys in line for? And you know what they said to me? Do you know who's in that bar? We're trying to get autographs from Q.
yep.
We're trying to get autographs from Q. I said,
In
no
line.
fucking way. I was like, but what about me? And they said, have you seen your record? And that was I took it right on the chin. Had to wait in line like the rest of them. Couldn't get in. Couldn't get in. Not even Q was able to get me into that bar. It was too
Capped him
bad.
off.
It really was. It's too bad. But let's get into the rest of the weekend because it was all downhill from Saturday night.
NFL podcast. It is an NFL podcast,
Yes.
but you guys
Yes.
deserved your time in the sun.
Number one, headed into the college football playoff, and my life's officially complete. Rose Bowl, here we come. Let's move it on to Sunday. Let's start with, do you want the good, the bad, the ugly? Let's
I
start
can give you
with,
some good.
yeah, give us some good.
Yes. So I think it's official, and Cheeto, you can agree. Q, you can obviously, I don't even have to ask for your permission because I know you agree. The Jags have the best team in the podcast, right? Can we?
It's official.
I mean,
Hey, no argument. Hey, you're not getting any argument from this
I
guy.
know Q. Q, you didn't have much to stand on, anyways. Cheeto, that was more of a question for you. But I'll just talk about the Jags for a little bit. I mean, what can you say? I mean, the Colts haven't beat the Jags in Jacksonville since 2014. I don't know why I didn't just body bag the Jags. Cheeto, credit to you for hitting your mortal. But we're a good football team. I'm still out on Trevor Lawrence. Okay. You're not gonna see me flip-flop. Okay. That was his best game probably in 3 years. Made some throws that I haven't seen him make since his time in Clemson. And we're just a fun football team, man. We stop the run, we create turnovers, we can run the ball. Trevor can throw it now. He can run also. We just have the whole package. It is fun. 9-4, have the shitty ass Jets coming up. I'm looking at double-digit wins for the first time in a long time.
They're
And
so good at home. They're so good at home.
I don't since this year, I guess. I mean, I've never felt like that true home field advantage, but Cohen's got the Jags rocking, dude. We're a good team, man. It's us and the Texans in the division. And I did have our playoff tickets punched like 4 weeks ago. And I'm glad everyone's coming to the table and be like, hey, Diamonds, you're right. We should have known 3 weeks ago. But we're here. We're here. I'm happy.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I mean, when you said punching playoff ticket, I was just
Whoa.
man,
Whoa. Who was in Q's background there? That's a scary man.
I didn't see that.
I think there's a ghost.
Hey,
I think there's a ghost.
The ghost of Daniel.
When Diamonds, when you said, it's time to punch the playoff ticket, I really thought it was early, but you're watching these other AFC teams that are in that hunt, and people are just falling off. It's crazy. Ravens lose. Colts obviously lose. Bills almost lose. Chiefs lose. I mean, it's just they're dwindling. They're dwindling like flies right now in that AFC hunt. And it's you know what? I'm excited for you. I really am. I
will say the good part about being a Jags fan is I think for the most part, everyone's kind of just happy for you. You're not going to get a lot of haters, a lot of Jag haters, which is nice. I mean, if I was like an Eagles, like we'll go to you next, Cheeto. Like I think a lot of people are having fun watching this. I'm not. I'm rooting for you. We can get into it now if you want to take the floor, Cheeto.
I think it's time for our sponsor. Somebody decided, how about something non-alcoholic, LaCroix. And I told him I was going to have this whole spiel for him and everything like that. And then I told him, you know what you do with LaCroix?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, when you experience a loss like that, this is what you do with LaCroix. You pour yourself up a nice, crisp vodka soda. And this is the only way you're going to get through a loss like the one I just watched on Monday Night Football. Okay? What I watched on Monday Night Football is just a team with zero identity. Let's just start with A.J. Brown. You can't be a diva and then get 3 perfect balls thrown to you and then drop all 3 of them. You got to come down with them. You get another one over the middle, off the hands, into the linebacker. I mean, what are we doing here? And then, sure. I mean, everybody wants to go, Jalen Hurts this, Jalen Hurts that. Did he play like the worst quarterback since Tim Tebow was playing in the league? He had 5 turnovers. Should have been 6. They called back that interception. I don't even know. That ball never touched the ground. It didn't touch the ground. I don't know how that got called back. That was another turnover. Let's just count it 6. 6 turnovers. He was terrible decision making. That last throw off first down, by the way. It's first down. You got the game on the line. Worst case scenario, you're tying this game. And he goes off his back foot, tight window coverage. Again, first down into Jahan Dotson. He's a good guy. I'm sure he's a good guy, but that's not a guy you throw the ball to with the game on the line.
And he was covered.
Yeah.
Double covered.
Just covered. And then we want to talk about Kevin Patullo, the route distribution, just just hitch route here. I mean, Devontae's. I mean, the DBs know are running our routes for us. They're running our routes for us. But at the end of the day, this loss is on one man and one man only, and it's Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts. But I sit back and I think to myself, well, I'm having my morning coffee, and I'm just watching. I mean, everybody run victory laps around this guy. And they're just like, Cheeto, remember when you said that he was an elite quarterback, a top 5 quarterback? And sure, I'm going to eat my words. It's the worst day of my life, Monday morning. Probably the worst day of my life, followed up by the best day of my life the night before. And or Sunday or Tuesday morning. And I just have one thing to say. I'm not giving up on my boy.
What?
I'm not giving up on my boy. This is my boy, okay?
I don't like that.
This is reigning Super Bowl MVP. If you want to tell me that draft pick did not deliver. I mean, we want to talk about Nick Sirianni now. Nick Sirianni, you want to tell me he hasn't delivered? This is what happens. People need to remember. This is what happens. You come off of a Super Bowl, and this is kind of standard practice. We're 8-5 Super Bowl hangover. I get it. But all I'm going to say, Eagles definitely on the blacklist. They're on the blacklist. I'm not betting on them anymore. They're done. They're dead to me. But I'm okay. Okay? I just want people to know I'm okay. I'm seeing a lot of head nods coming out of you guys.
I hate the way you ended this. What are you talking about? The Jalen Hurts draft pick delivered. Have you not watched these games? Dude, I can't believe the Eagles were in that game. I cannot believe the Eagles were in that game. If you go through their last 5 games, they beat the Packers, 10-6. They beat the Cowboys 16-10. Jalen Hurts has to give a couple handoffs and maybe a couple deep balls to AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and they score. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to do shit on this team. He doesn't have to do shit. He hasn't had to do shit his entire time. Yeah, he won Super Bowl MVP. They won by 40. Who cares? I mean, you texted me. You texted me Monday night. You said I concede on Jalen Hurts. And I was like, you know what? You might just be on off your soapbox. You might just be watching this game like the rest of America, unbiased, and being like, hey, my quarterback's actually not very good. And you know what? I said, I'm going to need you to elaborate a little more on the podcast because you said he's worse than Brock Purdy. And I was like, I would still take Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy. They're kind of the same quarterbacks. I want you to elaborate. And you said, I will. And now you said you're not giving up on your boy?
I was emotional. And then I woke up and I said, you know how much joy this man brought me after a Super Bowl?
Q could have been
2 Super Bowls in 3 years. You know what?
Could have been the QB.
This year may be a wash. But I gotta just remind myself 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. Okay? And you say whatever you want, but I'm gonna defend this man. And I'm drawing a line in the sand, okay? I don't care what happens this year. I will be grateful. I will be grateful for what this man has done to me, and so should everybody in Philadelphia.
You're grateful.
You know what it sounds like to me? You'll defend this man when the people are watching. When the lights turn on, Cheeto will defend this man. When Jalen's watching, when that door closes, when the lights go down, then you start talking. Then you start saying,
what the fuck else am I supposed to say after 6 turnovers? I was upset.
I was upset.
Your guy should be Howard Roseman. Your guy should be Cooper DeJean. Your guy should be Rod Blankenship. Your guy should be Quinyon Mitchell, fucking Jalen Davis or whatever his name is. Your D-line, your DBs, your middle line. That's who you should be a fan of. Jalen Hurts hasn't done shit. He has not had to do shit. You say he's a winner and he doesn't turn the ball over. Well, he's got one of the best defenses. He's got one of the best O-lines. Yeah, this year the O-line hasn't been that great. He's got Saquon Barkley, 2 Pro Bowl wide receivers, a great tight end. He's got everything. And you're still defending this man? What? You're gonna make me go and you're gonna make me boiling. I'm boiling.
I will defend this man at least until the end of this year. Now, if this continues into 2027, 2026, I will sure. He at least he has earned my respect and my devotion for at least the end of this calendar year. And that's a promise, Jalen. I respect you, and I know you're going to turn this team around.
Insane.
I'm done.
Max, over to you to a quick bite. Hey, great week for you.
Great week by the Vikings. Next segment.
Handle business.
Well, the only funny thing I do want to say about Q's pick, it was just hilarious that J.J. McCarthy under 188 yards, and he has his best game of the year, still hits.
Yeah, I mean, too. He made it a little bit of a sweat towards the end of that game, but I'm watching the whole game. They're playing great. Never once did I get really that worried. Like, he went in with 99 at the half, and I was like, they just got to run the ball 90 more times, and this game's over. So, this wasn't my pick, and I don't want to jump to the naughty or nice. What's his line at this week?
The thing, like, I actually hated that pick, Max. The Commanders' defense is so bad. Their offense didn't show up. It was just a terrible game script. I mean, you still hit. I mean, it was a great bet.
Yeah.
Is that me kind of deflecting because I had Justin Jefferson over yards? A little bit. A little pissed off. A little pissed off about that.
What's going on? I mean, someone broke Justin Jefferson. I mean, or the offense just, you got to think Kevin O'Connell's doing everything in his power to get that guy the ball, and they can't figure it out.
He's got 4 targets this past week. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, he goes on this podcast every week after the games and talks about how, like, they're, making every effort to get that guy involved. And you go out and you don't see it. I just don't know if it's either on the quarterback or it's on Kevin O'Connell, but that man is going to walk to another. He's going to turn into AJ Brown. And he's acting very cool, calm, collective right now. This goes on a few more weeks, maybe another year. I think we're going to have a same exact situation as AJ Brown, where this guy's going to get a little upset, a little annoyed, start going on the Instagram, and then we're going to lose the guy.
I wonder whose side the fans going to take. Are they going to take?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to burn the organization before we take it.
I think they're going to be a 9.
Okay. That just perfect little segue into our recap. Boys, I just have one thing to say. I mean, I'm going to take a lot on the chest here. I've been god awful. I swear, I mean, me and Diamonds, we were looking at the board this week and we were like, it looks like Mandarin. I don't know what's happening. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm, just safely in the pocket. I'm hitting my checkdowns. I'm hitting my deep ones. And right now, it feels like I got 5 guys rushing me without any O-line. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. I got to start just drawing a line in the sand. I tried to do that with the Bears. I don't know. How are you guys feeling? Because it's got to get better.
Q?
I'll be honest, Cheeto, I'm having the same reaction to the board, but when you got the access and the internet speed that I have, you can find the little details that lead to the ultimate win. I think you've done the same thing all season, Cheeto. You make these emotional picks in the heat of the moment, and they haven't been panning out for you. And sometimes they do, but I just think you're not looking underneath the curtain. That's my synopsis.
I couldn't agree more. I'm an emotional guy. I'm an emotional guy. I would say that. So this week I decided to get a little analytical. But Diamonds, how about you run us through a quick rundown of just the catastrophe that happened over the weekend for the Cuz We Can podcast. And before he does that, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Go ahead.
Comment too while you're at it. When you're liking that big thumb, throw a comment down. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. But unfortunately, we got to go. We got to do a recap, boys. I don't really know what to say. Just terrible plays. I mean, I was the worst here. I went 0 for 3 in the week. But we'll start off with the naughty or nice props. I had Justin Jefferson over 63.5 receiving yards. Ended with 11. Just a terrible bet. And I laddered it. I did everything you could have wanted to do with it. Just a terrible bet. Cheeto had Chase Brown over 70.5 rushing and receiving yards. We all loved it.
Did he have over 30?
He didn't have half of it. Yep, I think he had 30 combined. Terrible bet. I think the Bengals scored 34 points. I'm not exactly sure how that's possible.
He had 2 touchdowns.
No, of course he had 2 touchdowns. Of course he had 2 touchdowns.
No, it was a Chase Brown game. Just anywhere but inside.
Of course he did.
Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, and then Q, like you said, JJ McCarthy under 188.5 passing yards. Sharp, I think he ended with like 160, even though that was his best game of the year. Those three make no sense there.
Yeah. The fact that JJ hits and ours, yeah, whatever.
Okay, Mortal Locks, Falcons +7. Terrible bet. They lost by 30.
I love that.
I don't even know what happened. I blinked. It was 6-6 at half. I blinked and it was 31-6. Rashad Shaheed is taking a kick return back, and the Seahawks win by 3 touchdowns. But we'll go to Cheeto. Jags +1.5. I can't believe I didn't tell you. I didn't even bet the Jags. That's how pissed I mean, I don't have it right now. The board's blurry. And then Max, our Q, you were on the receiving end of that with the Colts -1.5. And as you guys know, we went 0 for 3 on our hammers. Just a terrible day at the office for the boys. just a terrible day. I'll get into the individual segments. My teaser 1 for 3, not even close. I had the Bucks -1.5, Chiefs +4.5. They both lose outright. Yeah, just terrible. And then Sunday Night Football, Cheeto had Chiefs -3, terrible. Max's Lotto, best play of the week.
Best play of the week. Hey, this is the first week I can come into this. Lotto didn't miss.
And while
that feels pretty good.
And I'm curious, Q, you have the Super Bowl future Packers versus Bills as the finalists.
And they both won this week.
Can you see what the odds are now?
Yes. Yeah.
Because they were 30-1 when you took them. If it's 25-1 now, that's
a green check mark.
That's a check mark. And then probably the saddest news of the entire show. We will not be seeing Daniel back on this podcast this year. And I'm pissed.
This was the big heartbreaker in my brain. I'm watching myself lose so many bets I can't even breathe. And then I'm like, oh my God, the Bears have a chance. The Bears have a chance. And then Caleb fucking Williams throws a fucking pick, man. We're just gonna jump right into it. Can we just jump right into it?
We're on his time.
We're on his time. Oh, and yeah, we're on his time. And Peyton, remind us that jersey that you're wearing. Who do they play?
Oh, some scrum. We got who is it? The Vikings and 9? Is that what they're calling them nowadays?
Yep.
I'm so unscared of JJ McCarthy. It's not even funny.
It's actually so unfunny. It's a little funny.
It is. But the funny thing is, they're diamonds. He's not even the worst quarterback on the pod. Have we dipped into the Jalen Hurts debate?
Did a little. We did. Hey, but our boy Cheeto is doubling down on Jalen Hurts.
Oh, is he?
Which is, I mean,
I'm going to defend my boy. I'm going to defend my guy. He brought home a Super Bowl. What did Dak do?
Okay.
Regardless, Peyton, you have massive shoes to fill. Daniel won 4 or 3 straight. I don't know. He's the best guest we've had. You're coming in a tough spot. This is early in the show too, so you were excited to get on this show.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but we love it. Do you know where you're going? I don't know if you were a late ad to the guest picks.
No, I'm ready to roll.
Okay.
Leo, I've been patiently waiting to join the pod. Long-time listener. Leo called me and he said, "Hey, it's time for the closer. Here I am.
We need one.
I intend to be on the show the rest of the year. I thought about coming on, being a homer, taking some bullshit bias pick like Toby did, taking the Cowboys -6.5. Thought about being a troll, taking the Raiders +11.5. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to win you guys some money. I'm here to get to 1,000. And I really believe, I don't know if you guys are going to like this, Seahawks -13.5.
Wow. Against Phillip Rivers?
Against Phillip Rivers. There's just no chance they're going to wheel him in a wheelchair off the couch, and there's just no chance he can keep them within.
D-line.
You said what now?
I said that Seahawks D-line is going to
Tear him up.
They're
Tear
going
him
to
up.
paralyze him.
He's going to get carted off the field.
Great chance. Great chance of that happening.
Did you see the tits on that guy during the press conference?
I feel
It's
good
gonna be
about it,
so
boys. I feel
bad.
good.
Hey, and I think I saw a report. There's going to be some rain in there too on that old body of Rivers, dude. He's going to hate being in Seattle when it's pouring down rain against that defense. I like it. I can see them winning by 28 points. I do like it a lot.
I'm curious, has he been training to come back, or did he just get off his couch and was
No
like, I guess I'll
chance.
go do it?
No, he had to have been sitting on his couch breastfeeding his fucking grandchild. That's what he was doing, Max. He
Dude,
was sitting on his couch breastfeeding.
His last year in the league was 2020, and he was terrible. He was terrible his last year.
I forgot how bad his sidearm pass was until just a little bit ago when I saw just a quick practice montage of his little.
The first throw didn't look great. His first throw didn't look great.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Hey, Peyton, I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
Have you discussed this pick with Mr. Toby Shaw yet?
I would never. I would never lean to Toby Shaw on any sort of betting advice ever.
And then the last thing I'll say is the account is misleading. I think I still owe $50 to the account.
Sure
I think
do.
somebody else might owe some money to the account as well.
I added mine. We are at $160 after last week.
Should we just go for the jugular?
You're not. Are you asking me?
I'm asking you, how confident are you?
If they start Phillip Rivers, I am very confident.
I love it. Okay, we're gonna discuss amongst ourselves, and I hate what you're wearing, but I hope to see you next week. I hope to see you next week.
Hey, good luck, Maxie. Good luck this week. See you, boys.
See you, buddy.
Good. I mean, I like it.
I don't hate it.
My question is what happens if it loses?
I know. So we're at 160. Let me just send you 50 right now.
Yeah, whenever we get a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, that bet missed in March, and you're still trying to pay it back. But whenever you get the chance.
Oh yeah. You know.
I just don't know. We're at 160. I mean, I'm down. I'm just curious.
Should we just do? Let's do this. Let's do 80? This. 60.
We got to see if Peyton's real. Like, we got to see if he wants.
Yeah, let's not jump the gun on this.
Okay, 50.
I'm doing 60.
60 straight.
60 brings us back to 100, and then we go for the jugular if that misses, because we can't just. We may need to give him a nudge to maybe put a little more juice on it. Because when you take the straight spread,
I did kind of give him a quick nudge, and he goes, this is what he said. He said, Cheeto, I get what you're saying here. And I want to earn your respect first. And then I'm going to give you something that they're going to talk about in the history books. That's what he said to me. So love it. He's been dying to get on this show. Finally made it through the list. And it was his time to shine. So let's get into it. All right, boys. I mean, there's no other time than now. I'm tired of people laughing. People are starting to say that we're getting more views just because they know who to fade. It's terrible. It's terrible what they're saying about us. So let's turn it around here. All right.
Yeah.
Naughty or nice segment. Here we go. We are in the dog days, the witching hour, they call it, of the NFL season. Let's get into it. Who feels great? Because I'll go. I feel really good about the way I'm feeling this week. And like I said, no emotion here. This has no fantasy implications. This has there's no narrative behind this bet. This is pure analytics. I went straight for the numbers here, and I looked at a defense that has no offense and is playing very, very good. And then I went and found, okay, let's look at the team that's playing this defense. and how are their receivers performing? And Max or Q can need the data guy. I'm gonna need the data guy here. Go ahead and look up for me on the Hard Rock. I want to know what DJ Moore's over under is on receiving. Because let me tell you about a guy that's found his way onto my naughty list, and a guy that I don't even believe is involved in this offense is DJ Moore. Yes.
Taking the under.
Yes.
30.5.
30.5. Wow, that's low. That's scary low.
Oh, he's rethinking it.
What about Roma Dunze?
And okay.
Oh, so you're figuring out what you want in real time.
Diamonds, let's not forget, not only 20 minutes ago, he said he dove into the analytics this week, but good to know.
And then when he prefaced the naughty or nice prop, he said, "Who wants to go? Because I feel great." Well, we just found out you have no idea what you're thinking.
I didn't even know what the line was.
And by the way, Cheeto, Roma Dunze, questionable to even play in this game.
You know what? I looked at this. Honestly, I did all my research on fantasy. I was looking at the numbers. DJ Moore has not hit that prop in 2 straight weeks. Give me DJ Moore under 30 receiving yards. That's so low. No one's taking that prop. When they zig, we zag. Browns defense better stand tall. Go ahead, boys.
That's a Q. That's going to 30.5, right?
30.5.
30.5. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I don't know about the stat of he hasn't gone over this in 2 straight games. Like that's not a great stat. But he has been irrelevant in that Bears offense.
Irrelevant.
I don't think you guys know this. That might be the coldest game in the history of the NFL.
Makes me like it even more.
What's that weather looking like?
I think it's supposed to be minus 25 is what I've seen.
In Chicago?
In Chirac. That's going to be in your backyard in about 3 days.
I might be going down south this week.
Yep.
Need to get out of the city.
I saw it's going to be just terrible weather there. So yeah, I like it. He's been shit this whole year. So I like it.
I'll take this one. And I know talked a lot about emotions this week. I want to give 2 honorable mentions because I was looking through the board. I liked 2 things, but they didn't quite get across the line to be my pick this week. So ignore these, but I want the people to know because I don't feel like we're giving enough juice to the people. I want them to have some more, especially from the hot hand. Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns against the Patriots. I think he's going to destroy that. I think it's going to be a heavy hitting, high scoring game. All I got to hope for is he doesn't do it on his feet. This one, Diamond's inspiration, Evan McPherson against the Baltimore Ravens, another high-scoring, explosive game. Think that's going to have 1,000,000 points. I think the Bengals are going to be kicking a lot of extra points, over 2.5 extra points. Those are 2 honorable mentions. People take those, do what you want with them. But the one I really liked, and this one, you're going to get some juice on. And Cheeto, close your ears. No. Jalen Hurts over half an interception this week against the Raiders. A defense who's not bad, has 8 interceptions on the season. Jalen Hurts was throwing the ball to nobody last week. Okay? 3 of the 4 interceptions were miserable. By the way, first player in NFL history to throw an interception, recover the fumble, and then fumble it and lose it on the same play. First quarterback in NFL history to do that.
That shocks me.
Insane. And he's going to throw another one this week. I don't think that party's over. I think the Eagles are going to win. But
did you just give us a 3-way parlay?
No. So if you want to take them all, though, I threw 2 honorable mentions out there. Just wanted when you see on the board as clearly as I am, you want to spread the wealth. But I loved Jalen Hurts over half an interception, especially at plus 130 on the week. Though that is my nice pick of the week, but kind of
that's a nice pick.
That's definitely naughty.
That's almost a naughty.
That's so naughty.
You guys be the judge. I don't know.
Are you just saying because it's an over, it's a nice?
You tell me.
Pretty much. I mean, yes, but no, that's a naughty.
There's no other. Naughty. That would be the only prop bet that you can take that would be a naughty. Then that if you take the over, am I wrong?
I think so.
Okay, we found it.
No. I mean, you can bet someone's under.
He deserves to be on the naughty list. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he definitely does. I do like that Q. Good. Hey, I like how you were kind of diving through. You looked at, you gave us like a field goal bet, and I like an interception bet. I don't think that has to be the first of the year as well.
Yeah,
So
next time I'll just run you through everything I was thinking about taking but didn't take. But yeah, keep going, boys.
A lot of nerve from this guy to talk about talking too
he didn't
much,
even
right?
hey he didn't even know what you were talking about. Q. He was like, wait, is that a 3-team parlay for the Hard Rock? He's barely even paying attention. I mean, he's only got 2 points in the death ledger. I get it. Q, this is between you and me, all right, bub?
Yeah,
You and
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Cheeto's out of
Throwing
this
it
read.
out.
And this, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The board could not be more blurry. Last week threw me in an absolute blender with Jettas, with the Chiefs losing, with the Eagles losing. Those three things put me into just I was like, I couldn't move. I was paralyzed for a full 24 hours. So I'm just going to go super basic here. Just my quote of the week is, or my acronym of the week is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm going with the best player in the world, Jamar Chase. I'm taking his over yards, which is at 89 and a half
Matter of time.
against the shitty Baltimore Ravens. They're playing at home. T. Higgins isn't playing. Jamar was relatively quiet last week. Bounce back game. I think he gets like 12 targets. I think he gets to 100 plus yards. If this doesn't hit, I'm keeping it as simple as I can. I don't know where I was looking at all the lines. I I was uncomfortable with every single game and every single prop line I was looking at. So I'm just going to what I know best. Jamar Chase is on my fantasy team. I love him dearly. Over 89 and a half yards. If that doesn't hit, I hate myself.
Diamonds, can I
Yeah.
ask you a question? I
Yeah.
agree with the pick. Love the pick. Do we think that T. Higgins is a better wide receiver than Jamar Chase?
Oh no.
No.
No, no, no,
No.
no, 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 no.
Has he not looked like he's looked like the guy on the field the last couple of weeks?
Well, do you know why? Because they're doubling Jamar.
Yeah, how do you guard both of them?
I thought you were going to ask me if T's being out hurts Jamar, and I was going to be like, it might, because they might throw three on Jamar. No, I think Jamar's the best. I think Jamar's the best receiver in the league.
He's looked a little irrelevant in this past couple of weeks.
Last week he did, but the week before that, I think he had like 7 for 110. I
Hey
don't know.
Max. Hey Max. Or hey Q. Have you ever heard of the do factor?
This is the first.
It could happen. We'll see. Probably not the way I'm going. The last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been terrible. Q, back up a little bit. You're scaring me.
What's the do factor?
Because he's due.
Oh, hey, that one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
Let's
I love it. I really think these are some surgical plays. Diamonds with a little bit more chalky play. Who knows? Hey, we're throwing darts to the board. We're going to see what sticks. But I love them. I love where we're at. Q, hate your pick. But at the end of the day, I'm going to defend my guy. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to the individuals. Diamonds. Give me the diamonds. 10 carat teaser.
guys,
The
I'm not
24 carat teaser. I'm taking it this week again. Have to. I think you're 0 for 2 straight weeks. The do factor is in for a real treat this week.
guys, I'm never going to lie to you guys. I have no confidence in this hitting. I promise you I don't. I'm not trying to jinx myself. I hate every single line on the board this week. Like there's some teams that I want to bet on that I've bet on so much. Like I love the line and I just can't do it. There's one of my buddies keeps commenting about me crossing the line on my teasers, which I've done the whole time. But of course, once he comments it, I start losing bets. I start losing my teasers, and I want to blame it on him. So I'm not going to cross the 0 in this teaser. You guys know what it is. It's 3 teams. It's 7.5 points I'm getting. I'm going to start it off with the Bengals plus 10 at home versus the Ravens. I kind of talked about it with Jamar Chase. I think he's going to have a good day. I think Jamar has a good day. The Ravens offense, they're just not clicking. I think Lamar's still hurt. And Burrow has looked great in his return. The
Are you
offense,
sure plus 10?
I think the Bengals are plus 2.5 now.
Yep.
Oh, you're correct. Sorry, my bad.
So that turns into Bengals plus 10. And again, they're at home. I think it's going to be like it's a divisional game. I don't know. I don't know if somehow the Ravens just blow out the Bengals. I give up. Like they haven't blown out any team. Like the Ravens offense just hasn't been clicking. Their defense sucks. So I think the Bengals plus 10 at home is a good play. My next one's pretty similar play. Lions plus 13 versus the Rams. Okay, game of the week. Could the Rams win by 40? Yes. The Rams are definitively the best team in the league right now. They are clicking on all cylinders. I don't give a shit. The Lions are a good football team. I don't care. They have a great offense. A game of the week. I think it has to be close. I'm going to take 13 points. That's a lot of points. Yes. Lions plus 13. And again, that game is in Los Angeles. That's a home game for the Rams. I don't give a shit. Lastly, Seahawks and Colts. Welcome to the Unders Club. 49.5. Hey, how are you doing? Again, Peyton admitted to it. We don't know who's playing quarterback for the Colts. It could very well be a grandfather, Phillip Rivers. The weather's going to be shit. A lot of rain. Seahawks defense is the second best defense in the league. They're going to be screaming at Phillip Rivers. The Seahawks are going to put up 20, 28 points, 30 points. I honestly think it's going to be like 31-7. I think 49.5 points is a lot. I'm taking that under. So there it is. My 3-team, 7.5 point teaser. Bengals plus 10, Lions plus 13, Seahawks, Colts under 49.5.
I just have one quick question for the group here. Does anyone know, like, are the Colts for sure starting Phillip Rivers?
There hasn't been. I've been researching high.
Who is the other option?
To find an answer. Riley Leonard,
who actually didn't look that bad against the Jags.
Okay.
He didn't look good, but no, I agree. He didn't look good, but he didn't look like incompetent.
Dude, he was kind of moving with like a couple
he threw some bad picks. I think he threw 2 picks.
Yeah, but when he wasn't, he was kind of
But he's like, so he's just questionable?
Yeah, and they interviewed him. They were like, hey, how do you think about Phillip Rivers getting signed and possibly playing? He was like, dude, I don't really know. It's a business. I don't know. I think Phillip Rivers is going to start if I had to put my money on it. Regardless, even if Riley Leonard does play, I'm still confident in this line. Again, the Seahawks defense is really good, and it's going to rain a shit ton. It's going to be hard to throw and complete passes in that game. Under 49.5 points is a lot of points, so I don't think the quarterback actually matters that much, even for Peyton's bet as well for the minus 13.5. I love the Seahawks every which way around.
And I know we're going a little over on time, but I couldn't believe this when I heard it because, like, I'm just out of the loop when it doesn't come to the Eagles sometimes. I had no idea that AR – like literally like blinded his right eye with some kind of stretching thing.
Yeah. He broke his organ.
I did not know that.
I'm learning about this right now.
No, I was like, why is AR not in the picture? And somebody was like, oh, he was stretching with this like rubber band, and it just went back and it fucking like broke him, like it like exploded his eyeball. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
About that until right this second. Thanks for breaking.
Well, Diamonds, breaking news. AR
heard it here first.
One working eye, apparently. So yeah, no more AR. I guess he's done now. I don't know. I mean, like you would think like this is his moment, but not there because of stretching. Poor Colts fans. I do feel for the Colts a little bit. Do you guys? Fuck them.
No.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Sunday Night Football, get out of jail free card. If you want to talk about do factor, I'm pretty sure I am 0 for 4 in my last 4 Sunday Night Football, get out of jail free cards. And if you're listening right now and you've made it this far in the pod, that means you are a true believer in the Cuz We Can podcast. And I have what we call a Cheeto guarantee. If you're listening right now and you've actually made it this far, I'm betting that a lot of this is what I'm doing. I am guaranteeing, and I swear to God, you send me a receipt. You send me a receipt for the bet.
We'll have his email below. We'll have his email in the
yes. Email below. Send me the receipt for the bet. I will guarantee this bet up to $20 for all listeners.
I'm sending the bet in.
This is a guarantee to all listeners. This is a Cheeto guarantee. Send me the bet. Has to be the bet slip. George Pickens, anytime touchdown, hasn't scored in the last 2 weeks. This is a Cheeto guarantee. This is Cowboys versus the Vikings. Give me George Pickens anytime touchdown. Q, pull it up. What are the odds?
And while you're looking, I mean, what if we get like 30 comments on this thing? I might post it on the IG.
Post it on the IG. This is a lock. This is what we call a lock.
This
Okay?
is what I call
105.
Plus 105. This is what we call a Cheeto guarantee. Is the Tito's and soda hitting a little bit? It sure is. Sure is.
LaCroix
But
will do
give me
that.
George Pickens anytime touchdown. I could not be more due, boys. Couldn't be more due. Over to you, Q. Over to you.
Q has been looking long and hard for this week's, and I landed on just going to keep it simple. This was a fan favorite a few weeks back, and it wasn't even close, but we had fun placing it. This is the lottery pick of the week. We're going to take you to the Thursday night game. I wanted to make this bet. This was the only game that the odds were available. Usually, our friends at Hard Rock have this pick up and going for the whole slate by Wednesday. We'll cut them a break this week because they cut us a nice check this week, didn't they, boys? So this week, we're looking at the first touchdown and the last touchdown. Okay? First touchdown and the last touchdown. Who's going to score the first touchdown of the game and who's going to score the last touchdown of the game? We're going to look at the should have been, the shoulda, coulda, woulda, isn't going to be MVP of the regular season, Baker Mayfield, to score the first touchdown. He's going to walk that ball in. He's going to make a statement. I think the Buccaneers are going to win this game big. But before they do, the man that's fucked everybody and their mother in fantasy football, the unforgivable, the guy with only one touchdown on the season is going to score the last one. These odds made absolutely no sense when I looked at his stats this year. He was plus 1,000 to score the last touchdown. Should have been plus 1,000,000, but I couldn't not take it. Kyle Pitts to score the last touchdown against the Buccaneers. Baker to score the first, Kyle Pitts to score the last, plus 15,000. Kind of thought it should have been like plus 40,000 because it's so ridiculous, but you can't pass up a sure thing when you see it. $10 wins you 1,500. Baker Mayfield first touchdown, Kyle Pitts last touchdown. That's the Q mortal lock of the week.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the first touchdown is gonna be the tough one. I love a little garbage time Pitts touchdown. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
I think I got to take it, but I'm for sure taking last touchdown Pitts as its own separate. I love that pick.
Baker's been mobile. He's been scrambling out of the pocket. I think they're gonna get the ball first. I have an intuition about that. They're gonna get down to the 5-yard line. He's gonna be looking, and I think he's gonna waltz that ball in there, set the tone, and garbage time Kyle Pitts. This wasn't just, hey, let me throw blindly at the board. I really thought about this one. And the one thing I love about this bet is because I think if you hit that Baker bet, you're going to have the most fun 2 hours of your life while you watch the end of that game. Because you never know when the first touchdown's over when it happens. Last touchdown, that could happen in the middle of the third quarter. You never know.
It could both happen in the middle of the third quarter.
First touchdown could be the last touchdown.
Yeah.
It could be. I could have taken Baker first and last, but I didn't because I think that would have been a little aggressive.
Yeah. Love it, boys.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Tail, we're due. This is the due factor here. I'm going to keep saying it. Now, let's keep it moving. Let's go into our mortal locks. I feel like the mortal locks section of this podcast, I think we're hovering around 50% as a unit here. Okay.
I would love to see those numbers.
I would love to see that jump up to 50.
I wonder who's dragging us down on those numbers.
I should have those numbers. I don't. I'll get them to you by next week. That's a Cheeto guarantee. Let's get into it.
Got odds on that or
Who wants to dive in first?
I mean, I don't love mine, but
I don't love mine either.
Then let me dive in. Let me dive in here for just a moment.
Does anyone have a good way? First of all, does anyone have a good mortal lock?
I do.
Then I'd almost want to put you last because I don't have a fun one.
No, mine's not a fun one. I just really like it.
Okay, go ahead.
I just really like this. I mean, it's not fun. There's no storyline. I mean, that's what I keep doing. I took Shedeur Sanders for Christ's sake. I took Shedeur Sanders because I like a good storyline. This doesn't have a good storyline on it. This is called reading the analytics and coming up with a conclusion based off of the scientific method. Okay. That's what I did. I
Could you
went.
say that again?
This is called reading this. Reading the statistics and coming up with a conclusion based on the scientific method. Okay, you observe, you collect evidence, and you test, trial and error, scientific method. Okay,
Okay.
Cheeto guarantee.
Cycle
Let's
of life.
keep.
Everything's a guarantee now.
This one though, you got a team that keeps winning ball games. They keep winning close ball games. They played a lot of shitty teams. And, yes, are they a playoff team? Yes. Are they good? Do they have a good roster? Yes. Do they deserve to win 11 games in a row? Absolutely not. We're talking about the Denver Broncos.
Oh.
Okay. We got possibly the other game of the week. We got the Denver Broncos hosting the Green Bay Packers. And when I saw that this team has won 10 games in a row, I immediately knew what my pick was this week. Give me the Packers on the road minus 2.5 against the Denver Broncos. I believe that this Packers team, I'm with you, Q. I'm with you. 110% of the way there. I believe that this Packers team is one of the more complete teams in the NFL right now.
-2.
And do I believe that about the Denver Broncos? Absolutely not. I just don't. I don't believe in Bo Nix. I believe that this is going to be a hard-fought game 100% of the way. But at the end of the day, give me the Green Bay Packers minus 2.5.
-2.
Or just -2. That even better. You have the ability to push listeners out there.
2.5.
Oh, 2.5 on Hard Rock.
What the? I'm on Hard Rock. This is like the third time it's happened again.
Maybe Florida just has a different bookmaker than. That's weird. Anyway, I can't see that. Oh, I see it. Yeah, -2.
Very
but
weird.
2.5.
It's got to be on. It's got to be when we do this, Max. I don't know. You don't have to. Yeah, you can share your screen, but this is the official book. I'm sorry, Cheeto. We can do this for every.
That's fine. I was planning for 2.5. That's what I asked somebody else, and they said it was 2.5. So yeah, I was planning for 2.5. Give me the Green Bay Packers. I just like the Green Bay Packers right now. I think they're one of the few teams you can maybe count on outside of the Rams, outside of the Patriots, kind of like you can count on this team to come out and play a good football game. I think there are flaws, but at the end of the day, I don't believe that this Denver Broncos team is going to be like a 14-win team. This is a spot that they lose. God help me if they lose by less than 2.5. I'll be distraught, absolutely distraught. But that's my pick. I feel really good about it. Give me the Packers.
This is a reverse due factor.
Why is that?
Because the Broncos have 10 in a row. They're not due. Reverse.
This is the reverse. Well, it's actually still due.
Broncos
due to lose.
Due to lose.
Due to lose.
Yes. So it's still due factor. Maybe the mantra of this podcast. Already got the title. Keep going, boys.
Oh. I actually, and I wasn't going to make a scene about it, was also on the Packers, but did my research, had plenty of picks in the back pocket ready to go. So Cheeto, take that one, enjoy it. I felt really good about that as well. I'm taking a team. I watched the Commanders play some of the worst football I've ever seen anybody play last week. Giants have lost their last 7 games, but I think they got some swagger to them. For some reason, they're a fun football team. I don't know why. I just was staring at this line and I watched. If you watch that, the Giants haven't looked bad. They played like the Patriots. They've had some tough games the last couple of weeks. They haven't played a really bad team in a while, and they've kept these games close. Like they're scaring these juggernauts, and I think they're gonna beat the dog piss out of the Commanders. I think it's a wake up game, a scratch and claw, but a victory nonetheless. Sunday at noon. It is in New York. Giants minus 2.5. A stinker of a game. Has no effect on the season, maybe draft picks, but I really like.
No one's watched that game.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't tune into the games that matter. Check your phone at the end and be like, "Oh, Q is right." That's how this game should go.
Those are the
Don't spend a
best.
second of your time wasting it on this.
Can I just ask one question?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about maybe? And I hate to butt my head into one of your fucking picks because I mean you're God knows doing a lot better than I am. Did you ever think about maybe just taking Giants first half with how bad they've been in the fourth quarter?
Oh, Cheeto never crossed my mind.
I'll give you the out if you
I
wanted
don't
to.
want it. I've done this before where I've backtracked on my original. I think both of them still lost, but I need to dig my feet in. If they lose in the second half because it doesn't hit, we'll discuss it next week. But I think they win this game outright by more than a field goal.
Maybe I'll just do a little Cheeto dust.
Cheeto,
Giants first half. Giants first half. Cheeto
I like
dust.
it.
Maybe alternate spread -6.5.
I like that as well. But I'll cap us off. I mean, I've been even hearing both of you guys picks. I mean, I'm flip flopping like a fish out of water right now. I initially actually had the Chiefs team total over.
Wow.
Had the paper, wrinkled it up, threw it away. Then about 3 minutes ago, my pick was the Niners -12.5 at home against the Titans. Hearing Cheeto talking about Big Brother Packers, Broncos supposed to lose. I'm like, that actually makes a whole lot of sense, but for another game. So I took the 49ers slip. That's what I did with it. Threw that one in the can. I'm pretty much going to just a similar game. I'm going with Big Brother. I'm going with the Bills -1
I loved it.
in
I
New
love it.
England. I'm just thinking about it, dude. I'm like, I mean, I'm just thinking like, is Drake May and Little Brother Patriots going to beat the Bills twice in the same year? Are they just going to sweep them? I get there might be a change into the guard, but I don't see that happening yet. I'm going Bills -1. I'm going Bills -1. I think it's going to be holy shit. Now that I'm realizing there's so many fucking good games on, goddamn, we have some good football on this week, boys. But yeah, I don't have too much.
Real hard to cap.
Yeah, it is, and I don't have too much to talk about this game. I'm going Bills -1. I just in Gillette for the sole reason is I don't think Josh Allen's going to lose to Drake May twice in a single year. So right now, I mean, we'll see later on in their careers, but that's my pick. Those are the mortal locks, boys. I kind of like them. I'm not going to lie to you.
can't get any worse.
Can't get any worse. I got to change all my stuff because I had the 49ers written down -12.5. I'm changing it. Any closing thoughts?
I love it, Diamonds. No, that was very close to being my pick. Very close to being my pick. I just feel as though my only reason I didn't take it is I was just like, damn, the Patriots would be sharp.
It could be sharp.
They could be sharp, but I love that pick. I believe in that. I think that what we saw out of that Bills team in the second half last week could be what we see all game. So I'm with you, and they're used to playing in the cold. That's nothing new to them.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, but I think the boys, I mean, as far as our picks, we got it. We have to flip that page. We have to turn that corner. We got to start. I mean, the faithful are watching. They see the Instagram. They see the Instagram. There's a lot of X's. There's a lot of red, boys. I want to.
When I saw that our man, our producer who runs that Instagram and put in Angel as the song, I was like,
he's on brand.
Yeah, it was like, oh boy. I mean, it hit me to my soul a little bit, but because we can, faithful, thank you for listening. If you made it this far, you are our rock. You are why we do this. Be with us. Stay with us for one more week. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you, boys.